Ruby! Yay! Don's probably having remember how to get that bigger car out of the garage. It is noticeably bigger than the Model 3. Hi. You're a good boy. I already petted you. I won't try to pet you a second time. Good boy. And Mr. Man is over here on his platform. It's cold out here. It's in the upper 30s this morning. Hi, bud. Good boy. Good boy. You eat now. When I mowed yesterday, I forgot to plug my bridge back in. Good morning, guys. Good morning. There's Ruby. My door's gonna open for me this morning. My hands are so full. Jacket, phone, camera, water bottle, and purse. Good morning, Ruby. Yeah, and she put on 2022.8.3 last night during the charge cycle, so that's why that screen's up again. She was at 8.2. Oh, it is good to be back in Ruby this morning. I just wish I had a better morning ahead. I head to the dentist at 8:30, so I'll play pogo for a bit and then drive back over to Cary, which is roughly halfway home, and they're gonna film my cavity. It's actually plural. There's 3 little dots and then 1 real cavity this morning. I'm not happy about that. I'm supposed to be in a good mood this morning because I have Ruby, and yet because of the dentist visit, I'm not in that great of a mood. Johnny's sitting beside me. He is working on an English paper he needs to turn in at 9 a.m. I don't miss being in college. Well, I don't miss being in high school either. It was a lot of work. Ruby is still calibrating this morning. I think it's one of those cases where that last little bit takes forever. But I wouldn't be surprised if she finishes up sometime today. City looks a little, I don't know, hazy this morning. At least subdued color. So we had that really cold temps last night, but I did not see any frost, and I do not think we got down to freezing at our house either. But now for 5 or 6 days we're going to be in the 80s. I think one temperature is 86. So we're going to go from below average cold temps to above average high temps. Just like some regular average old spring temps. That would work good for me. Well, clearly the rear view camera and the side cameras look really clear. Pretty. Real color. The on-ramp to US 1 South at Western Boulevard, I missed it. Major construction, major lane rerouting over here, but I'll get back onto Western and then it'll be an easy right turn. All right, I made it to the dentist with 9 minutes to spare. That should be about right. I'm really close to Whole Foods. I'm just north on Kildare Farm Road of where Whole Foods is. So I'm probably going to stop in there on the way home and pick up a few things that I didn't pick up yesterday. But we'll see what time it is and how I'm feeling afterward and all that good stuff. That was rough. I basically can't talk. I was in there for almost 2 hours. Yeah. Whole Foods isn't very crowded this time in the morning. Quick peek for Legos. And no, I am still can barely talk and I'm still very numb.
Oh girl, she's not doing too good.
I can't talk much.
Yeah, she's got the, what is it, numb lips.
My earlobes are even numb.
Oh, okay.
Don did good. He came out and brought in, I didn't buy much at Whole Foods or Guardian Angel, but he hauled it all in and helped me put it away. And I've got about 40 minutes to rest before I got to head back downtown.
Yeah, well that'd be good to probably take it easy.
Yeah, maybe I'd go sit out in the front porch with Gray and some coffee and...
Yeah, Either that or you can go sit out in the sun. I set you up out there in the sun.
Yeah, there's always, yeah, I'll see. I'm gonna go pet kitties. That'll.
That always helps.
Yeah. I'm on my way to get Johnny. Still calibrating at 99%. Like I said, those last few percentage points are just really slow. I did sit with the kitties and got kitty pictures and rested up just a little bit and had some coffee to wake up. Okay, I'm ready to engage autopilot now for the afternoon drive into downtown. Oh, that's right. Ruby's cameras aren't done calibrating yet. Somehow I'll survive. Gas here is $3.89. Gas in Fuquay is $3.49. The new Sam's Express car wash. You know, sometimes when gas stations open, they have gas below the going rate. And I think the Sheetz on the corner's trying to compete with them. Still, it's come down from where it was for sure. It's 63 and gorgeous out there now. Johnny will be pleased that I'm going to get to the school at 2:10, right when he's released. Last night was rough on him. He was finishing up his end of the semester English paper project. And tonight he's got to finish up his end of the semester math project. So the kid could really, really, really use some sleep. He's been working so hard. But he's got to hold it together until Saturday at about noon with basically non-stop finishing up end of the semester things. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's something. Something I don't see downtown all the time. Did you see the beer wagon over there on the left that we went past? I've been home for about 20 minutes. My mouth is finally not particularly numb anymore. I left climate on and I left my key fob in the car. I took 2 Tylenol because I'm pretty sore, much more sore than I expected. I've got to drive back to Garner, which is halfway to the school, to get my robot equipment. I think I mentioned that. It's 3:30. It's probably going to take me an hour to go up there and back. Dawn's offered to walk when I come home, 4:30, 4:35. We'll see how I feel. If the Tylenol kicks in and I'm a lot more comfortable, then I'll probably want to get out. And if it's not better, I'm probably just going to want to sit down someplace. Feels like it's been a particularly long day. I just noticed, I guess it's Marty, it might be Morris, one of the cats, orange cats that's under the butterfly bush. I think it's Morris coming over to see Stripe. Anyway, I'm glad I can mostly talk now. If the pain in my jaw is mostly what it is, would ease up a bit, I'd be a lot better. So it's about 20 miles in each direction, but right now it's saying it's going to take me 40 minutes to get there. So yeah, it's the time of day, partly. Maybe it'll be a little shorter coming home. Ruby's got 85 miles worth of range, so I'm going to assume we're good since it's plenty warm out right now. You know, I'm going to be going 40 miles and I've got 85 miles worth of range. So even if she uses 60 or 65, I ought to be okay. Yep, it's gridlock out here on Main Street at 3:45 in the afternoon. I guess rush hour starts early in Fuquay. Yeah, Ruby's held with a 17% round trip return number the whole way over here. I'm almost there, so that is also reassuring on top of my math, right? Always trust what the car says. So that's good. I'm really getting into this Doomsday book series now that there are a few characters that he's made me really care about what happens to them. And he set the stage, you know, for the whole 5-book series. It's very breathtaking at this point, and I'm really enjoying listening to the book a little bit extra this afternoon. I would say that the Tylenol has definitely taken an edge off the pain, and I'm much more comfortable now. I guess I regret not taking it sooner, but I always try to take it with a little bit of food. And yeah, I always try to take it with a little bit of food, and I needed my, you know, mouth not to be so numb so that I could do that. All right, I've got the robotics equipment loaded up, and I'm headed back to the house. And when I put in home, Ruby said 17%, so I've got plenty of cushion. And that's the last time I'm gonna look. Ruby told me to come this way, and it's a dead end. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really blaming Ruby for that per se. We're just all turned around in this neighborhood, and she's just telling me whatever Google is telling me, right? And I think sometimes you'll find that when you first take off, the car will have to acquire orientation first, and then we'll start navigating properly. So anyway, I'll get myself back out of here. I could just zoom in on the screen if I wasn't filming and, you know, see my way out. Wow, I have never seen inbound traffic backed up to John Deere before, ever. Like, there's got to be something wrong up here. Well, whatever was going on Main Street was bad enough that Ruby rerouted me north and then west to get around it. I sort of understand where she's telling me to go. I'm just listening at this point. It was sheer gridlock back there. I basically picked the absolute worst time of the day to go retrieve the robot, but it was just what would work for everybody, so it is what it is.